Alright, this week in Destiny, final one before the new season begins, or DLC, whatever you want us to
Desert
talk. Let's
Perpetual.
go. Wander in the Desert Perpetual, the new dungeon name, actually pretty cool name. We'll see. Hopefully it's a cool raid. Same stuff we always get, no one cares about all that info. Last leak for Ride of the 9, Ride of the 9 tournament with Destiny Tracker. I meant to sign up for this. I still can. I might do it. I don't know. I'm lazy. The PC looks cool that you can earn though. That looks sick. That's such a sick PC. The briefing, I'm not reading all that. Artifact is here. Some cool ones. Just scrolling through YouTube. Great. Combine the solar/strand and solar/stasis siphon mods into one. Rapid precision hits with solar weapons grant radiant. Rapid precision hits with stasis weapons grant frost armor. That's gonna be cracked for PvP. If it works, that's going to be broken. Destroying a tangle with strand damage increases the radius of the explosion and its damage. Isn't that like the third season in a row we've gotten that? Like, why do we keep getting that one? Just different names with the same concept. What the heck? Radiant shrapnel, dealing sustained damage. Weapon damage while raiding or defeating a scorched combatant with a weapon causes the target to release solar projectiles that deal damage and scorch on impact. That is crazy. So we're going to get the ability to create barons or Banes, or we're gonna have our own Bane ability now, I guess. That's kind of cool. Also, anti-bear scout pulse, unstop sidearm and hand cannon, authorized mod scavengers. All scavenger mods are discounted. Elemental benevolence, granting allies an elemental buff gives class ability energy. That's kind of cool. Kind of easy to proc on the hunter and the titan. Categorized darkness, cauterized darkness. I think I'm dumb. Okay, stasis or strand debuff non-boss combatants take increased solar damage from all sources. That's not that great. I mean, maybe in the harder end content it'll be a little easier to kill the ultras, but it's still not that great. I wish those bosses. While you have woven mail, frost armor, or a void overshield, your melee recharges faster and deals increased damage. Okay, that's cracked. While you're amplified or radiant, your grenade recharges faster and deals increased damage. No, okay, amplified should be melee. Because it literally gives you melee. Like, that's literally Amplified's about. It helps with your melee and stuff. So that's dumb. It goes to grenade. Flippin' woven mail or frost armor should have been for your grenade. Amplified 100% should have been melee. That was dumb. But it's cool. Increase your damage and recharge quicker, so that could be cracked. Unstoppable sniper rifle. Not very fancy. One with frost. While frost armor is active, stasis weapons gain increased reload speed and stability. Interesting. Stasis swords gain increased guard resistance. That could be fun. While you have frost armor, taking critical damage releases a burst that freezes nearby combatants and grants frost armor to you and nearby allies. So you're telling me, if I'm in PvP and someone shotguns me and it doesn't kill me, because I'll bring you to critical instantly, whether it's a slug body or a shotgun if you're just out of the range of it when tapping or it just doesn't fully hit. I'm going to freeze them. This will probably be a slow effect in PvP, but that's still the most broken thing ever, because that means they're not going to be able to melee lunge worth of shit. They're not going to be able to run away. They're not going to be able to do much. Their weapon accuracy is going to be shit. Their stow and draw speed is going to be horribly reduced. That's either way going to be the most broken shit ever in PvP. That's scary. That's going to be very scary. I hope that doesn't work in PvP. That's even more scary. It's going to be easy to proc frost armor if you have precision hits. Then if someone apes you, you're going to be able to easily freeze them, potentially. It's literally the arc ability, the fragment from arc, but just turn into stasis. But as an artifact mod, that better not work in PvP. That's going to be broken as fuck. Elemental Daze, stunning a champion with an elemental weapon creates an elemental aligned explosion, applying a matching elemental debuff to them and nearby targets. Oh, that's sick. Okay. That's kind of cool. Picking up an elemental pickup or tangle grants increased damage to weapons of the same element. Oh, that's going to be cracked for the stupid sidearm. That sidearm now causes fire sprites. Devil's Rune. And that's how you turn it into its pew pew form when you get a kill and you pick up the fire sprite. That's going to make it so much more lethal. Oh my god, that's going to be crazy. It'll also be crazy for PvE for damage and stuff, but I can already see a problem with that. That's going to be a little problematic. Overload shotgun. Ooh. Actually, I like Overload Shotgun. I used it on that one shotgun it was really fun with. Tightly woven, while woven mail is active, gain increased class ability and grenade stats. That's crazy. And easy to proc on the hunter. And most, actually, you can proc on all the characters pretty easily. But the hunters, with the prismatic class item, easily proc woven mail. and get your class ability and grenade stat to constantly come back. That is actually cracked for the hunter survivability build. That's nutty. Rapid non-sidearm final blows
Oh,
grant sidearms a period of increased damage for a short time upon next draw. Oh my god, that will work even better with the... That will go well with the sidearm too next season. Oh my god, that sidearm's about to be so busted in PvP. I can already see it. And maybe even PvE at this point. Flip me. Shoulder to shoulder, dealing sustained precision damage against combatants. While near 2 or more allies grants you damage resist. That's crazy resist. Holy shit. Okay. Creating a tangle by defeating a strand debuff target suspends nearby combat. Damn! Oh, that's kind of cool. Free suspension, easy suspension. Okay. Overload rapid fire. Auto rifle submachine guns. Okay. Rapid precision rifling. Rapid precision hits or final blows with scout rifles grants them increased reload and reduced incoming flinch. That could be fucking cracked for PvP. Flip me, a lot of these are actually pretty good for PvP for once. Usually only get a couple, but some of these could definitely change the distance. I really hope some of them don't work. Picking up an elemental pickup matching your subclass element or tangle while you have a strand super grants energy to your least charged ability. Well, that's kind of cool. You can easily create elemental pickups, so that's easy ability recharge. Okay. Defeating targets has the chance to create an elemental pickup matching your equipped super element. Okay. Pretty simple. But it says defeating target. It doesn't say it has to be the element. So, does that mean if I run like a solar super, but I use like an arc weapon, I can create solar ones and arc ones if I use the right mods and right setup? I could create both then? Because that's kind of cracked. If you build the right build with that with Prismatic, you could definitely create a pretty crazy build. I was using it as an example. You could definitely do like other things like Frost Armor or something, but as a whole, that is pretty cool. Frigid Glare. While Frost Armor is active, Stasis Precision Final Blows cause combatants to release a freezing burst.
No.
Yo, what is this stuff, bro? This is crazy. Dude, this free shit's nutty. I'm actually excited for this. It might make PvP a little bit more broken than it needs to be, but it'll be fun in PvE. I'm actually excited to make a whole bunch of Frost builds. Ooh, I got some weapons in mind already. This could be fun. Armor mod changes. Ammo finders are getting, what are they? I think they're getting removed, right? Oh, no, they're just, no, sorry. Ammo finders are improving contribution to the new meter. We now have a special and heavy meter. Reserve mods on chests and armor have been deprecated and replaced with ammo generation mods. Wow, so you can't increase your reserves anymore? That's crazy. Which improves the ammo generation stats of weapons matching their damage type and can stack.
What? No. Oh, right. Yeah. No. Yeah.
Scavenger mods will continue to work as before and continue to be disabled in Crucible. Sad face. And cannot stack. Scout mods have been deprecated. Okay, scout mods I got rid of. Okay.
Like a
Armor
JD
mods that
COD with
influence
all
stats.
3 of us are the same emblem.
Armor mods that influence stats such as plus 10 stat mods, artifice mods, and font mods. What the fuck's are font mods? Have been converted to use Armor 3.0 stats. Basic armor stat mods now all have the same mod energy cost. All plus 10 stat mods now cost 3 energy, and all plus 5 stats cost 1 energy. That's cool. That's been a change needed for a while. Reduce the benefit granted by the font armor mods from...
You can log in now.
Awesome, thank you, mate. What's font mods? Does anyone know what a font mod is? I don't remember these ever.
The ones that increase your stats when you have armor charge.
Oh, do people even use those anymore? Dude,
People use them for min-maxing like specific builds.
I haven't seen anyone ever have a mod of those on anymore for PvP or PvE. I've never seen anyone use them other than the damage ones. That's crazy.
No one
30,
ever
50,
really
60.
touched them for PvP when they were introduced, but people still use them for PvE.
Well, no, but the old mods, that's what people used it for, is PvP. And then there's a couple builds for PvE, but it was mostly used in PvP. I've not seen anyone use the new one, so whatever. They're nerfing it though. I don't know why. It's like I've seen countless builds, and I've not seen anyone ever have these mods on it once. So if somebody actually uses these mods, I'd love to know and what you use them, because I don't know. I've never seen it. So fun. Congratulations to those that do it. Add a new legs armor mod, enhanced athletics, which increases your base movement speed and jump for 1, 2, and 3 stacks. 30, 50, 60. That sucks, dude, because the mobility is going to be 40 for hunters and 30 for everything else, which hunters are the only ones that don't need it, because our mobility, hunter mobility relies on mobility. even though they're taking it away, it still relies on the ability to jump height and stuff and your movement speed for strafing. It is massively needed for hunters, so this kind of sucks. And if you go to 30, that means you're only getting it to, what is that, 70? So, I mean, I run 70, 80 now, so it actually won't be much difference for me. I run one of those mods. But the sad thing is, they're going to have to be put on a tier 5 armor piece, because the other mods I run too are more important, so I'm going to have less movement speed until they add the tier 5 armor. That kind of sucks. I don't like that. That's really dumb. But what's new? Additional mobility bonuses provided as part of other effects, such as the amplified effect and lightweight frame effects, or lightweight frame weapons, will continue to boost movement speed and jump height as they have previously. New version of the mobility stat has a higher upper limit than it currently does in live, allowing you to stack up to 130 points instead of the previous cap of 100. So you can gain additional benefits from multiple sources in ways that were not possible pre-Edge of 8. Well, if it's only 60 for 3 stacks, and you have, let's see, you have 40 and you have 60, so that's 100. So, does that mean lightweight gives plus 10 or plus 15 or something? And then you have 2 lightweights and that gives you the 30? Or lightweight's plus 30? I don't remember what lightweights give. It's been so long. Whatever.
I really love fucking Shattered
Recuperation has
Throne
been a
on the
ministry across the
because
game
it
for
gives
quite a
you
while.
absolutely nothing you'd want in current day.
Across the game for a while now. Oh yeah, this is the mod that heals you. They're nerfing the shit out of this. It goes from currently gives you 70 health, it's going to 15 health, dude. There's no fucking way. That is such a nerf. I mean, I assume it'll probably, increase the base 15, but you can increase it up with your health stat, because that's what's supposed to be all healing effects, give you more. But that's still a nerf and a half, dude. That's crazy. At the same time, I use the other one and this one, and the other one is just as good, and they're not nerfing it, so don't tell Bungie. Don't tell them at all. Everything we've talked about. They forgot to put everything else here too, but it's fine. So much stuff there. Bungie sale, get stuff, go and do stuff, sell stuff, buy stuff, whatever. Bungie Day 2025 campaign update. So when Edge of Fate on July 15 releases, we'll be getting this shader, which actually doesn't look half bad. I don't usually like anything other than red and black or a couple green shaders, but this one actually does look nice. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually like that. We got a new hoop emote, which looks to be 2-player. It kind of looks dumb, I'm not gonna lie. It looks a bit derpy because this, but I guess you can absolutely shit on your friends in basketball in game now. And then we get the best fucking looking ornament ever for Sunshot. Dude, this is just like the ornament we got for Conditional Finality a while back, and look at it, it's so sick. I love these ornaments. I hope they make more of them for more weapons. So we're getting this ornament for day 1, let's go. It will probably be silver exclusive, but the shotgun I think did come out for Bright Dust, or either it came out for Bright Dust, or it was an Ingram or some dropped it, I don't remember. Or it might have been silver exclusive, I don't remember, it's been a while. But the shotgun ornament looks sick, so I assume this is going to look sick. Hopefully when you aim down sights, it will give the heart effect, just like the shotgun did. Twitch summer drops. Make sure you sub to people and get this free emblem if you have money and you want to sub. You could come by to Twitch and sub to us. Twitch.tv/TheViper. Come by, give us a sub, give us some love, and get this free emblem, which actually looks dope. And that's it. That's everything. Oh, actually, this is important. Storage requirements. Absolutely nutty AF. Yeah, we're going to talk about Steam because Steam is the one I'm on. So, yeah, you need 331.40 gigabytes free, and then it's going to be a 140 gigabyte update. That is crazy. I don't know if this is the full size of Destiny 2 as whole, or that's just the update. I'm hoping that's them saying it's the full install size if you're starting fresh, because if that's actually the update, that is ridiculous, and that's not okay. I think because it says up here Destiny 2 install size, it's just the overall install size. I think I'm an idiot, but it's fine. That's so crazy. They're getting the day 1 list ready. They'll have that ready on July 15th, like always. Can't wait to see what issues they have. Make sure you claim everything from these guys. Seasonal Seals and Rewards, Season Pass items, Season Vendor Rewards, Shax, Vala Drifter, and Saint 14, Banshee 44, and Bungie Rewards, because they're losing everything. All of them are losing everything. They actually forgot one here. Raul's also losing. If I remember correctly, Raul's losing his rank up too, I think, is what they said. Or I'm wrong? I don't remember. We'll see. Yeah, cool picture. I'll give him this picture. Looks sick. Unfortunately, we don't have a staff like that. Look at that staff, dude. So that's I believe that's a Titan. I don't know. Is this supposed to be all Warlocks? Or is that supposed to be a Titan? Because they look like that's a Warlock. That looks like a Titan, and that looks like a Hunter. And the or they're all Warlocks. I'm just dumb. But these are sick. These would be some cool exotics. Like you get a staff that has like a lightning effect. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like poison effect here too. We got a sword, a really cool looking sword that's like a red strand, or red effect, not strand, sorry, red effect. That's sick. That's a dark red. I love that. We have another sword that is a, I forget what these swords are called, but they're the dueling swords. They're a type of dueling sword, and they got like a void thing on it. Honestly, people make so much cooler shit than Bungie gives us. I swear. This is such a cool. These weapons would be the coolest shit ever. You get a fucking badass looking sword here, another sword here, and then you get like a staff, which a warlock makes sense staff. It looks like a titan, but it has to be a warlock because it's a staff. Warlocks are the magic ones. Looks sick though. We got lightning, we got void effect, we got some sort of new fucking. It's like yellow lightning or something with a fucking red effect. That'd be really cool as abilities. That's all I'm saying. Or weapons, but Bungie won't do it. But we can hope. And then, yeah, that's the last Twid for the season before the season starts. The new one. So last Twid of the year, of the resettle year, I should say, because our new yearly reset's about to happen, and we're gonna see how it goes. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, comment what you think. Those mods look like they're gonna be absolutely broken. I can't wait for them. Hopefully a lot of these don't work in PvP. I'm pretty sure they will, but let's hope they don't, because they're going to be ridiculously broken. Bungie, why? Just why? Anyways, we out. Thanks for watching. Adios. That's the video.